Hello design lovers, I'm Ashley Childers, and in today's video, I'm sharing my top 5 design trends for 2024. These are emerging design concepts that you can embrace wholeheartedly as they transcend the word trend and add sophistication and timeless beauty to your home. I know you're going to love today's video, so be sure to hit the subscribe button as we drop a new design video every week. Now, before we dive into trend number 1, let's start by defining the word trend as it applies to timeless interior design. I want you to move away from what we normally would think of as the word trend and think of it as common threads and themes that we are seeing in the design community as a whole. So when I use the word trend in today's video, it's not about introducing design concepts to you that will be out of date in a year or two. It is about embracing design concepts that we are seeing throughout the interior design and home building industry and creating timeless interiors that will last for years to come. Okay, now that that's settled, let's dive into our first design trend for 2024, and that is Nuance Natural. This trend is all about embracing natural colors, textures, and materials in our interior spaces and combining all of these elements from nature and layering them in a thoughtful and sumptuous way. The Nuanced Natural trend creates impactful spaces that feel soulful, restful, and welcoming. I've seen a huge shift in the interior design industry as a whole towards these beautiful, nuanced, natural spaces that use natural colors, materials, and beautiful shapes and forms that are a reflection of the natural world. These types of applications create welcoming spaces that are really soulful and provide so much beauty in our interior rooms. So now let's talk about ways to embrace the Nuanced Natural design trend. First and foremost, look outside for inspiration and embrace the landscape's colors and textures as you decorate your interior spaces. I wholeheartedly believe that our natural world provides the greatest wealth of creative inspiration when it comes to decorating our home. So let's talk about how you can embrace the Nuanced Natural trend. Examples of embracing this trend could be to really look outside your windows. Think about the landscape of the area that you live. Do you live by the water? Do you live in a more arid, dry climate? Do you live in a place that has deep woods with beautiful, rich foliage? All of these elements need to be thought through and looked at for creative inspiration when we're designing our interior spaces. So that could mean embracing the rich colors and textures that you see right outside your window. In addition to embracing the natural colors that we see in our landscapes, this trend also embraces texture that we find in the natural world. So that means beautiful natural stone, bringing in wood, and also tactile textiles. So beautiful, nubby, natural fibers. The Nuanced Natural trend is a step towards bringing the beauty of our natural world into our home, and it's a 2024 trend that I love. Trend number 2 is bold and beautiful. And this trend is all about embracing saturated, bold color and beautiful ornamentation in our interior spaces. This trend touches everything from paint, wallpaper, and architectural details to furniture, art, and decorative accessories. And it's all about bringing items into our spaces that feel historical and layered. I have really seen this trend take hold throughout the last year, and we are going to see it soar in 2024 as we are all craving beautiful, timeless spaces. So let's talk about how to incorporate the bold and beautiful trend in your home. So first, look for more saturated colors in paints, fabrics, and rugs, and embrace architectural details like molding, trim, archways, and decorative ceilings. Opt for furniture pieces that have decorative details like beautifully patterned wood, carvings, and decorative hardware. Also, choose patterned rugs that are either antique or vintage, or nod to historical patterns and color combinations. Lastly, layer in decorative accessories that have rich color, patina, pattern, and decorative details. It's safe to say that the bold and beautiful trend will add interest and intrigue to our interior spaces in 2024. Moving on to trend number 3 for 2024, and that is the holistic home. So let me define the holistic home concept. This trend takes a focused and personalized approach to how we use and enjoy our homes. So in lieu of building a new home, more and more people are embracing the home they live in and adjusting its interiors to be hybrid, multifunctional spaces. Thus, taking a holistic approach to how the home feels and functions as a whole. So what does this mean for our spaces, and how can we embrace this trend? Let's dive into it. First and foremost, it's about thoughtfully assessing the activities that you and your family do in your home. Do you work from home? Do you love to craft or need a creative space? Does your family play cards, have instruments, cook together, or love binging the latest Netflix series? Do you need customized storage solutions or a spa-like space to relax? Or do you enjoy preparing a cocktail to wind down at the end of the day? All of these things need to be considered when defining and designing our spaces. So the way to embrace the holistic home trend is to think through all of these activities and needs and personalize your rooms to embrace them. So don't be afraid to create multi-use spaces that can serve different needs at the same time, like incorporating a desk or work area in an unused space like a hallway or landing, or adding inviting seating areas to rooms like the kitchen, dining room, or primary bathroom. And creating areas within our rooms dedicated to our hobbies like art, music, or craft cocktails, like I said earlier. This trend is all about optimizing the spaces we have in our homes to serve the multitude of needs and interests we want to pursue in 2024. Trend number 4 for 2024 is what I call reviving Renaissance. This trend is gaining momentum in part from the economy and housing market, but also from our collective interest in sustainability and preservation. It's all about embracing the home we have and reviving and reinventing it to serve our needs and personal style. I love the opportunity to thoughtfully renovate an existing space and embrace its unique characteristics while updating design elements and flow to serve the day-to-day needs of our clients. So how can you incorporate the reviving Renaissance trend in your home, you ask? Let's talk through it. So really look where you are and all of the spaces in your home and think through how you could make small changes to those spaces to better reflect your style and add function to your rooms. Really embrace your home's unique characteristics and play those elements up in your approach to decorating and design. And be thoughtful and timeless in your approach to renovating and reviving your spaces, playing up your home's innate characteristics and unique details. Moving on to our 5th and final trend for 2024, and it is one that I absolutely love. It is classic craft. Now, let me explain this trend a little bit. Classic craft is what I see as an emerging shift to focus heavily on classic proportions, timeless materials, and unparalleled craftsmanship in our homes and in the items we use to decorate it. It's about creating spaces that are timeless, rich with architectural details, materials, and furnishings that will last a decade. We have thankfully seen a shift from fast furniture and fake materials to a focus on natural, sustainable, handmade elements and furnishings. And I believe this trend will continue to change the landscape of design in 2024, and I am so excited about it. So let's talk about how to fully embrace the classic craft movement in your home. First and foremost, focus on longevity in your design choices. This means opting for natural materials like solid wood, natural stone, solid metals, and natural fibers. And secondly, consider classic forms and proportions in cabinetry, architectural details, and furniture. And finally, invest in the highest quality craftsmanship that you can. When it comes to good design, quality over quantity always wins. So invest in materials, details, and craftsmanship that will last for years to come. Okay, friends, who else is loving my top 5 design trends of 2024? Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite design trend from this video and if you have one in particular that you are excited to embrace in your home. Now, if you love all things design like I do, follow us over on Instagram at Ashley Childers Home and check us out on Pinterest to get a peek into all of our design adventures and become a part of our design loving community. If you want more designer goodness right now, you're going to want to watch this playlist next. As always, I'm Ashley Childers. Thank you so much for watching and being here on our channel. Please remember that good design is for everyone. So create a home that inspires you. Have fun embracing the trends of 2024 and fall in love with where you live, one room at a time.